Hi guys, hope you're doing well. I have come to a different cemetery. This is just a cemetery. There doesn't seem to be a church attached to this. And this is Eye Cemetery in Eye, obviously in Suffolk. And I've heard there is a famous ballet dancer, choreographer buried here, I think. But I can't remember what his name was. And it was someone that I'd never heard of, so I won't go hunting for his grave because there are a few people milling around in this graveyard, but you can see it's surrounded by beautiful countryside. Let's have a look at this guy. Oh wow, okay. Oh, this woman, Harriet Mallows. She died in 1881, aged, I think, 32. I mean, 150 years ago nearly. Getting on for 150 years. Incredible. You see my beautiful bike over there. Guys, thanks for all the comments on my last video. No more emails about blow-up dolls, though, please. And certainly no more photos. Yeah, sometimes I say stuff and I think, should I have said that? And maybe I shouldn't have mentioned about the blow-up dolls. It's a lovely graveyard or cemetery. But what I wanted to mention, a couple of things, is don't forget to please come on Friday, 5 o'clock. It's going to be a virtual meetup on my channel, and we can all have virtual willy hugs. And I thought of something else that we can chat about, or another sort of scope for the live video. If any of you guys are thinking of selling your bike or want to buy a bike, come onto my channel and advertise it, talk about it. I get so many people who are saying I'm looking for this bike, or I've just sold this bike, or I'm trying to sell this bike. If you're trying to sell a bike, what better place than to come onto my channel on a live and chat to like-minded people? You might find a buyer, maybe even be me. Obviously Friday's a big day. The Classic 500 is arriving. It's all paid for, and again, thanks to Ian at Wibsy Motorcycles. So excited about getting this bike. Can you hear that shouting over there? I think they're playing rugby in the distance. Yeah, very excited about that. The other thing I wanted to talk about, and we can talk about this when I do the live, but you can also comment in this video if you want. I mean, I really would be happy to be buried there. I mean, not today, but eventually. Just looking out over the fields, and when it's more for the people that love me to come here and sort of feel what a lovely place. Yeah, anyway, what I was wanting to ask you, and I think I've mentioned this before, is have you bought a bike, loved it, and then for whatever reason sold it and regretted it straight away? Tell me the bikes that you've bought that and sold and you've regretted selling pretty much straight away. My main one was the Classic 350, I know you know that. But I think I've had other bikes. The Yamaha Nikon, the three-wheel bike that I had, that a lot of you guys won't have seen, but I've got a couple of videos on it if you go back. That bike was hated by most, but loved by me. And where we've moved to, I always think it would be perfect to have the Nikon around these little lanes. It would be great fun. You could really corner on that bike like no other bike I've ridden. And I know it's not for everyone, but until you try it, don't write it off, because it's got that MT-07 engine, which I absolutely love. And yeah, it was really comfortable for me, and it just felt amazing. And you never see another one. That's the thing. I've never seen one out in the wild except for my one. I know they're out there because a few of you've sent me emails and comments about theirs, so I know people have them, but not a lot of people do. And you can pick them up for really good money, actually. Let's go and have a look at this grave. This looks quite more recent than the other one I looked at. Oh, it must be a husband and wife. Ernest Root, born on the 3rd of December 1914. 1914. Died in 1974. And his wife, 6 years younger than him, but died in 2004. So she had 30 years on this earth without Ernest. Yeah. It really is good for the soul, wandering around cemeteries. I don't know what they're doing there. I guess they're doing some sort of building because there's some bricks there. And up the other end, I won't go up there, there's a lot of what look brand new gravestones. There's a couple of people up there, so I won't go up there. Look at this baby. Just spent 2 hours cleaning him or her, and now he is filthy again. But I had to come out today, so guys, yeah, you tell me either in the comments below or on Friday, come on to my channel and talk about bikes that you wish you'd never sold. I've had emails from some of you lot that have said that you sold a bike and regretted it, and years later you saw it up for sale and bought it back, which I think is incredible. I mean, I always hope that one day I will buy Ernie back, my House in Blue, was it House in Grey Classic 350. You never know, one day. Wow, this is a great part of the cemetery. Oh, the other thing, guys, is go onto my shorts. That sounds wrong. Go onto my short videos, and I've just posted one, and it's a video that a friend of mine sent to me today, and I said, oh, can I use that video, because I thought it would be a good game to play. I've given some clues in the description on the video about where I am. Well, I'm not actually there, but I have been there many times, and if you can name the name of the church, you win a willy cuddle. I'm going to fall through the ground here. This is very I want to get to that grave over there with the little picket fence around it. I don't want to. Yeah, let's have a little wander. I mean, how lovely is this? There's a couple with little picket fences around it. I was so made up that I stumbled across the gravestone of Basil Spence, the architect, because I know there's a few of you, Ian especially from New Zealand, who've actually know the beehive building that Basil Spence designed. So it's incredibly small world when you have the internet, isn't it? I'm intrigued by this picket fence. Let's wander around and have a look without being disrespectful and treading on things I shouldn't. Wow. In loving memory of a dear husband, dad and granddad, Gordon Lionel Ruth, Yaddy, 11th of November 1926 to the 1st of December 2002. Also loving wife, mum and nan, Dorothy May Ruth, Dot, at peace together. It's so nice, isn't it, that this is obviously still looked after, this gravestone, and he died 23 years ago, she died 13 years ago, and there's still someone that remembers them, which is lovely. Yeah, so many. I could spend all day. I mean, I think I spent 3 hours the other day in a graveyard, which sounds a bit weird. My other half said to me, this is honestly true, she said to me, please be careful when you go out. It was when it was misty, and I said, listen, I don't believe in ghosts, and it's fine, I'll be absolutely fine. She said, it's not the ghosts, it's the other weird blokes that are wandering around the graveyards. I said, what do you mean other? Cheek of her. 1919 to 2014, that's a great innings. That was the year my foster dad was born, 1919. That's a great name, isn't it? In loving memory of a dear wife, mum and nanny, Queenie Mei Ling, a true character. She sounds like a true character, and they've put some flowers down. Let me see how old she was. She was 95. Good on you, Queenie. And I guess, yeah, this must be her husband. He died back in 1986, age 74. That's nice that they're together. Right, guys, that's unusual, that gravestone, isn't it? Right, I'm off for another ride. It's 11 minutes. So I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. I could wander around and look at all these gravestones, and I probably will now, but not on camera. But guys, tell me the bikes you regretted selling. I bet there's some stories. I bet you've well, the ones that have bought them back, I'd love to hear from as well, because that's incredible. Especially years later, to find the bike that you sold all those years ago for sale and managed to buy it back. Reunited. Love that. Right, I'm off for a ride, guys. Thanks so much. Don't forget, Friday, 5 o'clock. Come on here and chat to me about bikes you wish you'd kept. Talk about women you wish you hadn't. Talk about bikes you have for sale. Or anything. It doesn't have to be any of the above. I just want to chat to you guys live. That's all I'm looking forward to. Just chatting to you lot. So yeah, see you on Friday. I'll probably do a video before, but I'll see you on Friday. Look at that, it's a great picture. My bike appearing. Love it. All right, guys. Have a great week and ride safe.